for everybody being here today. As I think you know, last year, along with Circulate San Diego, we identified 15 of the most dangerous intersections throughout the city with a grant to do one goal: make them safer. Make them safer for pedestrians, make them safer for cyclists, make them safer for everybody. So today we're proud to announce that we have finished not only those 15 most dangerous, but we have received grant funding that will allow us to do 300 more intersections across the entire city with one goal: making them safe, making them safer for everyone. This is part of the Vision Zero plan. And so I'm very excited because this has been an effort for so many communities. And these grants are going to help us identify those next 300 intersections and make them safer. I'm going to introduce Gene Matter here from the city, and also Colin Parent with Circulate San Diego. As you can see from this intersection here, this is exactly what we want, as we are trying to make all of our intersections safer for the entire San Diego neighborhoods and all of our community. While the sounds of the trucks and everything go by me. Who do I want to, Gene or Colin first? Who do you want to come up? Gene, come on up. Gene Matter.
Thank you. I'm Gene Matter, the Assistant Director for the city's Transportation and Stormwater Department. And it's really a privilege to be part of the organization that provides for safer mobility throughout the city. Our main focus is to make safer choices for all individuals when traveling throughout the city. And I'd like to thank the mayor for his commitment to the Vision Zero initiative that's given us the ability to seek grants and other opportunities to implement those needed improvements. Today, I'm excited to share some important information about the grants that we received to make mobility safer throughout the city. In partnership with Caltrans, city staff was recently awarded $2.4 million for 300 safety improvements throughout the city from the Highway Safety Improvement Program. The grant application required us to collect and provide comprehensive crash history data and a thorough analysis of our planned improvements and how those benefits will be implemented. The grant funding will be utilized to improve intersections through high visibility crosswalks, pedestrian timers, as well as guardrails and sidewalks at a few locations. Now, winning this grant took a year-long process by our city traffic engineers and data scientists from UC Berkeley. The team used a comprehensive, sophisticated analytical approach that studied accident trends in hopes of predicting how to prevent future accidents at similar locations. The plan is to be proactive instead of reactive when it comes to crash prevention. After reviewing our application, the grants administrator concurred with our approach and our analysis and granted us the funding. Now we will begin working closely with our partners at Caltrans, Sandag, and community representatives to begin the process needed to implement the improvements. You can follow our progress on the City of San Diego's Vision Zero website. We are going to continue to make San Diego safer for everyone and move forward with our commitment to Vision Zero. And we are going to use this effort to look for other grant opportunities for even more roadway improvements to our intersections, roadways, and sidewalks. Now, I want to thank the mayor, all of our community organizations, and the individual San Diegans that continue to encourage and support our efforts. Thank you.
As Gene mentioned, really great partners with Caltrans has been helpful in getting this funding, obviously in Sandag, because we've really had one goal, which is to do it from a concerted effort to not only demonstrate how important these 15 are, with some of the most dangerous, but now taking this across intersections across the entire city that need this type of additional safety and additional protection. A big driver of this have been our friends and colleagues at Circulate San Diego, and I can't give them enough thanks for their continued activism and really trying to make this a huge difference, huge positive difference. And with that, I'll invite Colin Parent of Circulate San Diego up to the mic. Colin?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Colin Parent. I'm the Executive Director and General Counsel with Circulate San Diego. We're very excited to be here today to congratulate the city on making improvements to the 15 most dangerous intersections that we identified last year. In fact, it was about 4 years ago that Circulate San Diego began our campaign for Vision Zero. It was just a few blocks from here. Mayor Faulconer was with us, and we began this effort to make our streets safer for everyone. Vision Zero is an achievable strategy to eliminate deaths and serious injuries on our streets. But in order to do that, you have to follow the data. There's a lot of streets, there's a lot of ways to improve things, but with limited dollars, you have to follow the data, make the improvements where you can get the most bang for your buck. We identified at Circulate that there were 8 most dangerous corridors in the city of San Diego. Subsequent to that, the city auditor identified a variety of dangerous intersections. These intersections are where the deaths and injuries are concentrated the most. Where we're standing right here today is one of the most historically dangerous intersections in the city of San Diego. So in making the improvements that we have right here are going to be the most bang for your buck for the taxpayers and for making improvements to public safety. So we're very excited that we've been able to make these kinds of improvements on all 15 of the most dangerous corridors. We're very grateful that the mayor's administration is moving forward with doing even more safety improvements, especially where intersections are showing that there's the greatest human potential for human harm, and also the best potential for making improvements to safety. So thank you very much for making this effort, and thank you very much also for inviting us here. Thanks.
Thank you, Colin. Any comments or questions that any of us can answer? Yeah, Steve, go ahead.
Tell us exactly what you did to make them safer.
Yeah, Jane, you want to go through some of the specifics on the intersections? What types of things crosswalks like?
Yeah, a couple of elements are improving the visibility for the crosswalk, so changing the striping, and also having audible timers to give the pedestrians advance notice of how much time they have to cross before the conflict occurs. Those are the two big improvements.
Yeah.
Are you coming back and looking at any of the intersections maybe that were done early on to see?
Yeah, we will be. That's a great question. We'll be looking at the changes and improvements to these intersections to see how it's going, to see the results. And also, as Colin just said, really using the data that we will gather, and that'll be part of the identification of the next 300 to make sure we're putting these improvements in the areas that need them the most.
What about in terms of maintenance? We stopped by one this morning, and one of these things had been ripped off maybe by an accident or something, and we did not hear the audible command. And we saw a man trying to cross who was blind, and we were like, where's the voice?
That will be part of it, and if something gets damaged, we'll have the crews come out there. But the feedback on particularly on the audible crosswalks, has been very positive. They make a huge difference. Other thoughts or comments for any of us? All right, with that, guys, we'll be available for any questions one-on-one. Thank you very much. Thank you.